Winnie at the seaside. Hi everyone, hope you're okay, hope you're getting on okay at home. So I'm going to read to you today Winnie at the Seaside by Valerie Thomas and Corky Paul. Hope you can see some of that. It was a very hot summer. Winnie the witch felt hot and tired. Wilbur, her cat, felt hot and tired too. Can you see him? He's up the tree. I want to swim, Wilbur, Winnie said. Let's go to the seaside. Winnie found her beach towel, her beach bag and her beach umbrella. She jumped onto her broomstick. Wilbur jumped onto her shoulder and they were off. There he is. Can you see him? They flew over hot towns, hot roads, hot cars, and then they came to the sea. There were lots of people on the beach, but Winnie found a place for her towel. She put up her beach umbrella and got ready for her swim. There she is. It's Wilbur. Look after my bag and my broomstick, Wilbur, Winnie said, and she ran into the water. There she is. It was lovely in the sea. Winnie splashed through the water and skipped over the little waves. She was having a lovely time. Wilbur sat and watched her. He couldn't swim and he didn't like the water. He hated getting wet. Oh, poor Wilbur. Winnie dived into the water. It was such fun. But the water started to creep up the sand, up to Winnie's towel. Wilbur jumped onto Winnie's beach umbrella. Meow, he cried. There he is. Then the sea picked up. It picked Winnie up and turned her over 3 times and dumped her onto the sand. Whoops. The water washed over Winnie's towel and came halfway up Winnie's beach bag. Meow, cried Wilbur. He didn't want to get wet. Look, there he is crying. Oh dear, said Winnie. She shook some seaweed out of her hair. Don't worry, Wilbur. We'll just move further up the beach. Oh, look at her running. She's dropping some stuff. She picked up her beach bag and her towel. My broomstick, cried Winnie. Where's my broomstick? She looked everywhere. No broomstick. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's just floating off out to sea. Then she looked out to sea. There was her broomstick floating away. Stop, Winnie shouted, but her broomstick didn't stop. How will I get home, Wilbur? Cried Winnie. Then she had an idea. She grabbed her beach bag, took out her magic wand, waved it 5 times and shouted, Abracadabra. The broomstick stopped. Oh, there it is. Then it started to come back. But a surfer was in the way. Oh dear, you know what's going to happen, don't you? It's knocked him off, hasn't it? Whoosh went the broomstick high up in the air and it landed on a whale. The whale didn't want a broomstick on its back. Whoosh went the broomstick high up in the air in a great spout of water. Woohoo! Splash! Winnie's broomstick had come back. Winnie was pleased. The other people on the beach were not pleased at all. They were very wet. Wilbur was not pleased either. He was very wet, very sandy, and rather squashed. Can you see him? Oh dear, Winnie. Oh dear, Winnie said. We'd better go home, Wilbur. She packed everything up. Then Winnie and Wilbur zoomed up into the sky. There they go. They were soon home again. It was still hot in Winnie's garden. Winnie still felt hot and tired. Then she had a wonderful idea. She took her magic wand out of her beach bag, shut her eyes, turned around 3 times and shouted, Abracadabra. And there in her garden was a beautiful swimming pool. Winnie dived in. She swam up and down, and then she floated on her back. "Oh, this is lovely, Wilbur," she said. "It's much nicer than the seaside." "Anything's nicer than the seaside," thought Wilbur. There he is, can you see him? And that's the end. So I hope you enjoyed that. See, Winnie would prefer to stay at home. And we're going to have to stay at home for a little while, aren't we? So hopefully I'll read you another one soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.